Okay, so let's get right into it. We've all seen it, right? You're digging through your phone's settings, and there it is, that little toggle for Wi-Fi calling. You flip it on, kind of hoping it'll save you some cash or maybe just give you a better signal in your basement. But what is it actually doing? It's got to be one of the most common, but also one of the most misunderstood features on every single one of our phones.
And that brings us to the million-dollar question. If your call is hopping onto the internet, the Wi-Fi you're already paying for, why in the world does it still chew through your plan's minutes? Why isn't it free? You know, like a WhatsApp or a Signal call. Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack.
All right, the very first clue that solves this whole mystery is right here. Wi-Fi calling, and this is non-negotiable, absolutely requires an active mobile plan. Those other internet calling apps? No. This one single fact is the key to understanding everything else. So the real question becomes, why do you need that plan? To get our answer, we have to rewind a bit. You got to understand that Wi-Fi calling was never designed as a way to save you cash. It was created to solve a fundamental real-world problem of physics. It's a clever bit of engineering, not a consumer discount plan.
So here's the core issue. Cellular radio waves, like any radio waves, are just not great at punching through thick stuff like concrete, steel, or even just a lot of earth. What that means is your signal can be perfectly fine out on the street, but the second you step into a basement, an elevator, or the deep core of a huge office building, poof, it's gone.
So the carriers had this huge headache. Indoor coverage was a massive pain point, but the radio spectrum they'd need to boost that signal is incredibly expensive. And let's be real, building millions of tiny cell towers inside every single building is it's not going to happen. At the very same time, voice calls were already turning into little packets of data anyway, so they just needed a new on-ramp to their network for those data packets.
And that new on-ramp is exactly what we call Wi-Fi calling. But it's not as simple as just shooting your voice over the internet. What's really happening is your phone has to build this secure, private connection. Think of it like a secret tunnel that goes directly from your phone all the way back to your carrier's core network.
So here's how that secret handshake works. First, your phone connects to Wi-Fi. That's the easy part. We do it all the time. But then, and this is the crucial step, your SIM card has to authenticate. It has to prove to your carrier that it's really you. Once the carrier gives the thumbs up, an encrypted tunnel is built from your phone right through the public internet directly to the carrier. And only then can you make a call.
And that right there is the whole ballgame. The SIM card is the key. Without an active, valid SIM from your carrier, that authentication step just fails, the secured tunnel can't be built, and the whole system, it just won't work. This is the core technical reason your mobile plan is absolutely mandatory.
Okay, so this secret tunnel, where's it going? It connects directly to something called the IMS, the IP Multimedia Subsystem. You can just think of this as the brain of the entire carrier network. It handles everything, setting up the call, routing it, authenticating you for both regular 5G calls and Wi-Fi calls. They are just two different pads leading to the exact same brain.
Now, because Wi-Fi calling plugs directly into the carrier's brain, it comes with this whole set of hidden benefits and some really strict rules that completely separate it from those simple internet calling apps. It is so much more than just a call over Wi-Fi.
And you can see just how different they are when you put them side by side. With Wi-Fi calling, your authentication is your SIM card, not some app login. It can seamlessly hand your call over to the cellular network if you walk out of Wi-Fi range. The call doesn't drop. It's tied directly into regulated emergency services, and it uses your actual native phone number. So-called over-the-top apps like WhatsApp or Signal, they just can't do any of this at that deep telecom level. And the perks don't stop there. You often get much clearer HD voice quality because your indoor Wi-Fi is way more stable than a weak cell signal. You could even make calls from another country over Wi-Fi, and they're billed as if you were standing in your own living room. Plus, by moving your call onto Wi-Fi, you're actually doing everyone else a favor by freeing up the cellular network.
But, with all this power comes a ton of rules. Because it uses your real phone number, Wi-Fi calling is legally required to act like a full-blown telecom service. That means it has to reliably connect to 911, it has to be traceable for law enforcement if a warrant is issued, and it has to let you take your number with you to another carrier. These legal burdens alone make it impossible for it to be some free-for-all service.
So, when you put all of these pieces together, the physics problem, the secret tunnel, the security, the regulations, the true nature of Wi-Fi calling becomes crystal clear. It's not what you think it is. It's really just a normal phone call in a very clever disguise.
So if you remember one thing from all of this, let it be this. Wi-Fi calling doesn't replace your mobile network. It simply extends it. The Wi-Fi connection is just another on-ramp to the exact same carrier highway you're always on. You're still using all of the carrier's expensive core infrastructure, the brain, the security, the billing systems, the whole shebang.
This really is the most perfect way to sum it all up. Wi-Fi calling is not an internet call trying to act like a phone call. It is a real phone call with all the heavy-duty infrastructure and regulation that implies. That is just pretending it doesn't need a radio tower for that last little hop to your phone.
So, I'll leave you with this. The next time you're deep inside some building and your phone call is perfectly clear, take a quick look at your phone. Is it because you're getting a surprisingly great signal? Or is it because your phone quietly built a secret tunnel back to your carrier, right through the coffee shop's Wi-Fi? The cool part is, now you'll know.